Alright, so I'm in the process of building this deck for a client, and I wanted to bring y'all along. I'm getting close to finishing up. Hopefully we'll be getting done today. But we had this predicament because they've got their door right here, so we wanted to put steps on this side of the deck. But then they've got a walkway going to their driveway over there, and then another walkway going down to a patio over there where they'll grill and chill outside. And of course there's a fire pit there as well. So I came up with the idea to where they'll have two exits from the deck, right here and right there. And the way we're going about that is I'm building steps like this. So they're making an L with a little angle there. So now I'm in the process of, I've been having to cut. These steps obviously aren't quite as deep as the others, so these aren't going to be used as much, but it's just going to be very much more aesthetically pleasing. And it gives them more use of this walkway area. Otherwise, the steps were going to come out to about here, so they would have had like next to no walking area. They would have had to extend this, and it would have been a pain. So right now, we're working on this to make it where it's going to be really, really nice looking at the end. I'll show you in a bit, but right now I'm having to cut these boards to go around it so it matches up nicely, and I'll come back with you when I got that done. But I think it's going to turn out really good. So as you can see, I already had some of this done. I got it framed up the day before, but now I wanted to work on the steps, and this angled part to the left I knew was going to be the most difficult. So I did some of it the other day, but I knew I might have to redo it when I'm putting these treads in on the right, and sure enough, I have to take that one out and I have to redo it because it ended up having like an inch less overhang than I needed. But I had to redo it one time and it came out great. So I actually did it with a regular deck board, and then I did it with a step tread, and then I just made the rest of them, and it went together really well. And believe it or not, this is my first time doing this, and I actually had the perfect amount of screws to finish this, but I had to go get some more to do the rest. So here's the view walking up to your deck. It's not quite done. I'm nearly there, but I'm wrapping up for the day. We're about to go on our anniversary this next week, but these are going to get boxed in to match that, and same over here. So it'll all be boxed in, and the customer, they're going to landscape, so this is going to be raised up a little bit, so it's not going to be off the ground like it is. It'll be less of a step. But I mean, the way it works is you're able to come up, and from the door you can either go to the right and to the driveway, or down to their little patio area with the fire pit and the grill and whatnot. And you got this whole open area, so you can choose to go either way. You aren't forced to go one way or the other and then have to go around. You get both. So I'm really happy with how it came out. Here's more of a close-up. The angles went together really, really well, and the customer's happy. So that's the most important part. As you can see, I've got Trex rails over here. I've got yet to put the top boards on over here and box these steps in. But it's coming together really well. This is what it looks like from the front. So another happy customer.